Hello, everybody. Yahoo. Welcome. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Buenas noches, buenas tardes, and buenos dias, depending on wherever you're from. So, I know I didn't expect a massive bonus stream run and everything, but I did want to continue to work on the character and Fenrir a bit. And I know I told you guys I wouldn't take it any higher than the red mage any higher without letting you guys see what I was up to. So I did wind up unlocking Dark Knight, and I got the Summoner Crystal and a couple of the weathers. I'm still short the weather for fire weather and for wind weather. But other than that, I haven't progressed the red mage at all. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just pretty much gonna hop out to Dangerfwadi, the same spot as before, reset the book, and beat up on the opals and the crabs there, and see how far we can get. Once we hit 90, I can either do the limit break or the double limit break trick. Probably just doing the one limit break, because the second limit break's a bit nuts. And, or who knows, maybe I could pull it off at 91 or whatever. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. But regardless, at that point I did want to try another rematch with the Siren. We'll see where we're at for time and what's going on. If I has to go, I has to go. And, yeah. Alright, let's grab the controller and let's get started. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I always like to start off in Windurst. This is a good contemplative music while I set up the stream. I know, I give Windurst a lot of flack, but they got good music in the past. Alright, so Mari would probably be the best spot for me to take a waypoint. I guess Adeline too would work. But pretty close. Oh, wind weather. Wind weather? Oh, hold up. I want to run outside. I haven't gotten the wind weather yet. I mean, so wind weather's in Bubarima Peninsula. Give me wind weather. I know I still don't need fire, and that's like the hardest, but wind's been evading me. Cutscene? There it is. The green light. I can feel its power run through me. Okay, now I just need to get lucky on fire weather, and Summoner will be unlocked, and all the jobs will be unlocked on this character. All 22 jobs. And retail anyway. I know some of the other versions and private servers and such don't have 22 jobs. But this version does. I would hope Alchemist one day for 23, but they haven't given it to us yet. But yeah, a whole bunch of ones on the list now since I unlocked them all. But all the other ones I got up to nice sub-job levels and such. Thief was certainly useful in getting that Summoner Carbuncle Ruby. I just ran outside of Mara here and beat up some poison leeches. But alright, enough of that. Yeah, a little distracted because I've been looking for wind weather for quite a little bit there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give it to me inside Mora. And North Goosterberg. And this will conveniently place us across from the water from where the spot we originally had to go to, which is over there. See, now we're over here. And we just run into Dangerfwadi from here. Got a ground sim here. I can go on the bottom again and set the trimmers and Natty Gibbons. Then you want to ignore the level suggestions because we're using a party of trusts. The Cheaty Grubs aggro sound, so we're fine. We may have to look out for some goblins though here. Oh, never mind, you're there now, you get in the little one. Perfect. Get our trust out. I probably should have considered grabbing some food. That's okay. And I kind of want to continue to work on Dagger a bit as well. That would be slower. Let's look at the skill set again. You know what, sword isn't capped yet. So let's just get sword capped first. Let's get haste on myself. Refresh on me and Kara. Potentially haste on Jantoto. I know it, Valley Girl, I think you wound up getting us killed almost last time. I might have wanted Virgidine. That's okay. Let's chill over here. They try to cut it down with all the ailments possible. Oh, hi, Kashi. Thank you for the 500 bits. I hope you had a good holiday. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Just getting a little bit of the grind out of the way. Might wind up doing some shopping for the birthday cake for my daughter tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow and her party, but we might save it for the morning too. It depends. But either tonight or tomorrow morning, gonna grab her cake. I already got the accessories together. And excited about that. She'll be turning 13, so she's really hyped. Yep. And then after that's New Year's. It's always a pretty chaotic week. But with my new job, they're off for the week. So I actually have a little more free time than usual. This is why I'm doing some of the bonus streams. Hoping to maybe get this character to 99. I got Seraphina's character to be half stars overhead. We did the little paladin, alien edge stuff. And Matado with the blue mage with stars overhead. 2 separate occasions. We got them both their first master jobs. And a lot of journey on this character as well. Did a couple spins in the mimic wheel, didn't get anything too exciting this week. But it's hard to top, you know. Earlier in the month when I got the Osash finally for the first time ever. You can't really beat that, you know? It's kind of like the grand prize. And then as far as Christmas presents that I got, my son got me this little miniature slot machine. And it's like for saving money. It's got like a saving slot section. But then it also has little slots and everything. And it's adorable. It's a fun little gadget when you're bored just to spin and stuff. That's very thoughtful. And my daughter got me a cute little seasonal wine stopper. So, that was nice. Yahoo, yahoo, welcome, welcome, Etron. And then my mom got me a new set of pillows. Which is actually, I know people think that's boring, but when you get older, that's like the best gift ever. It's like, oh my god, new bed pillows, yes. You got your mom a food processor? Oh my gosh. I bet she's gonna probably use it a lot for a lot of stuff too, or she has a lot of stuff in mind. You got a really nice TV? That's nice. Yeah, we're kind of in recovery mode, so we couldn't do anything too grand this year, especially for myself. But I'm honestly really glad I got anything. Because, oh man, this one was a very interesting year. I lost a job at a very inopportune time. Oh Kashi, did I tell you I got a new job? I don't know if you were around for that whole... It actually kind of came and went quick, but oh man, it was a scary couple weeks. So I work at a different place now. I have my own office. So the place I was working at for like a year and some change or so, they let me go. They said that, you know, the latenesses and occasional absences regarding, you know, whenever I had family stuff going on with my kids, or like doctors or urgent care trips and stuff, that it became too much for them to bear. And they're like, they love my work, but they just decided they were gonna let me go because of it. And I'm like, wow, man, you guys are seriously tense about your attendance. And don't get me wrong, I know attendance is important as hell, but they were just like counting every little thing. It's crazy. So generally, I think as hard as I work there, there's just some people there that didn't like me. And so eventually they let me go, and I wound up going back to a temp agency again and, you know, showed them all my skills and everything I had known up to that point. And they wound up lining me up with this other job that's amazing. It uses all the skills that I've learned up to this point pretty much. Really cool people to work for. I have my own office. It's been really cool. I've been there for a little over a month now. And yeah, niece and nephew is doing very good. They're very happy with the presents that they got. And Kiara wound up getting a whole selection of the Cardcaptor Sakura manga in hardback. Like, I'm actually a little bit jealous. It's absolutely, like, gorgeous manga. Like, top-tier collector quality stuff. And then my son picked up a whole bunch of mangas that he's been fond of from my dad. And I'm surprised because my son usually hasn't been much of an anime fan or a manga fan. But he's really been getting into certain mangas and such lately. So that's exciting. And, I mean, obviously we always play video games together and share video games, and he definitely recently got into Pokemon a bit more. So that's cool. But now I've been able to talk to him about certain mangas and such. Like, I got him, was it Dragon Ball? I think I either picked him up to Dragon Ball Z manga. I think it was Dragon Ball Z's manga that I picked him up at the library last time we were there. Because the libraries these days have manga. Blows my mind. And a lot of them, too. He wanted to get the second One Piece manga, so I grabbed that for him. And then he wanted, something else, but he wasn't sure. He's just like, just go grab something if you think I'd like it. And I saw Dragon Ball Z mangas there, and I was like, oh, there's the first Dragon Ball Z manga. Scoop that up. I'm like, okay, there you go. So it's been a good time. You know, as they get older, it can be hard to try to find ways to share time with them and interests and such. Or even just to be, like, enjoying the same game at the same time. We used to be able to, like, play Fortnite together a lot, and that was always a great way to spend time together. But that doesn't always work, you know? And, I mean, Fortnite's changes all the time, so some seasons, some of us like, other seasons, some of us hate, and... But in the beginning, you know, it was different, for sure. Oh yeah, and he will be reading forever. I saw... Literally at the library, One Piece had 2 entire bookshelves dedicated to it. Like, not shelves, like, as in just one shelf of a bookshelf. No, I mean, like, 2 entire bookshelves. Oh, and hi, Sparshuvar! Hi! And Yahoo, just passing. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Oh wow, my Fieldling's actually capped. I've been going so hard on it, it's actually capped. Okay, I need to start working on Elemental. Let's start blasting it with magic. Just remember that I'm sub-scholar. It's like, let's give everybody end spell. So now I'm just gonna be like spamming elemental magic tier 1 on it to try to level up elemental spells. Those are like my top 2 priorities on Red Mage to try to have up at 99. And Dark and the other ones are all important too, but like healing and enhancing can be done outside of battle. Dark still needs to be done in battle, but that's something you can focus on a little bit easier with like spamming bios or something on like Edinburgh. Like the Aragnites and Yasi Hunting Grounds or Sazak Battlegrounds comes to mind. using me with gravitation and I can't get it. Oh crap, I'm still on merits. Well, you know what? No, that's not good. Let's turn off merit mode. Switch back to experience points. You actually want to be leveling up. I know for the cap increase, we're gonna need a few more merits anyway, and that's okay. But I'd rather get them in, No, Kachi, you didn't! Kachi, it goes on till the 8th, the January 8th, so free login's still around. You might have had a live account too recently for it to count, maybe, if it's not letting you log in. I tried to get rid of his stone skid, but then Valorinol and Shantota were like, nah, it's time to die. I hope everybody's having a good time. I am chopping away at the little monkeys and the crabs. Adorable. Their little long tails and everything. They also teach a very useful blue magic. But for now, I need experience points from them. Should be slapping them with bio too. Making a couple dark skill ups while I'm at it. Endo. Nice little AoE call there, Mr. Natty Gibbon. Yahoo! Welcome, Rem. Hope you're having a good time. I heard a rumor that you're back home from your vacation. Is that rumor true? There's more hiding over by the western camp, too. You should probably hit that up, because it just feels like it's all knighting gibbons on this side. I would like to change back to dagger, too, but I'm not sure if my sword's capped. Oh, sword is capped. Dagger's got 36 to go. I can swap to a dagger. Mostly the name of the game from 1 to 99, especially when it's your first job up for a character, is skill ups. There's so many skill ups to do to be effective. You need to make sure all your skills are capped. Okay, I did the crab check. There's no crabs, so fine. Alright, now I'll take a natty gibbon. Gonna hit it with Distract and Dia, and then just a bunch of elemental magic for skill ups. Oh sure, now Mr. Crab wants to come and say hello. Now my elemental magic isn't gonna go nearly as high as my fueling magic will, but I will get near it. surprised I can burn through all my MP with all the casting. But it is just tier 1 elementals. Very cheap spells. Well, that puts us past the halfway point for 82. And we would have been a bit further. We weren't in merit mode, but, you know, whoopsie, what can you do? We're gonna need those merits anyway. To get him in the back or get him in the front. Uh-oh, Eddie Gibbons killing Kurabura. And Kurabura's dead. You know what? On the bright side, I think the Natty Gibbon has forgotten about everybody. Meaning Kurabura accidentally got it killed. We'll resummon you after this trimmer's dead. Right, so now I get to play healer role a little bit. Thank you for the Monster Hunter cooking. We're cooking crab right now, you know? Trying to make sure it's just right. Now, if I was a smarter sub for Dagger like Thief, I would have like Shark Bite and such right now. But unfortunately, red mates naturally, we only get the elemental stuff. They're still good. Very good. But not quite as much a punch on Dagger as the other ones have. Tremors are the preferred target for sure. Ah, but he made Natty Gibbon friend to Valley. Alright, summon the healer. Whoops! A few mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, but it looks like the Tremor's dropping really quickly. Let's use a bit more powerful magically. Thunder 3. Alright, he's dead. Now to the Natty Gibbon. Okay, they don't anger or link. Well, they link, but they don't link with, and Hetty Gibbons, and that's good. Yahoo, yahoo, Nocto. Welcome, welcome. Let's remedy the accidental knocking out of Kara. We should give him refresh too. The grind gets a bit harder and slower from this point on for sure. It'll get a little easier with some of the level ups. And then these guys go down a bit faster. But even then, once you get to Adeling, you start to hit the same kind of... Like, there's an initial slow wall as you get kind of to the more ideal level for the zone. If you're gonna do like a remain in a zone for 10 levels kind of thing. Which can be pretty rewarding if there's records of eminence to set for that area that are repeatable. Oh, Valley should be saving Savage Blade for when the HP's a bit lower. I would just wait until that one was dead and hit this one with Savage Blade. Yeah, pretty much. He gets Savage Blade, and Katana gets Savage Blade. Not that this character has Katana. If he trusts, get it. think Shantoto was like, I want that one dead. Close the skill chain and then bursted it as herself. The adorable little monkeys. I don't like beating these guys up, honestly. But this is the best camp for this. It's like, this is one of the instances in which I'll fight them. And then when I'm trying to learn the blue magic fruit. But otherwise, I try to avoid these guys when I can. That is one of the annoyances. That magic fruit sees HP jump right back up a little bit. It's like, no, don't do that. We can't silence it. That's some of the strangest passing I think I've seen today. Nice, there it is. Level 82. Oh man, they come slower at these later ones. Yeah, I do have a few more enfeebling levels to get now after the level up. Yahoo, yahoo, cyber immersion! I can't remember if I put refresh on him or not, but if not, his MP's pretty low. I'll probably do a resummon after this anyway, so they're all the proper level again. At early levels, it doesn't really matter a ton, but these later levels, it does make a bit of a difference. Yeah, I did say I was streaming, it's true. Well, I am wearing a set that enhances fast cast, and I am on Red Mage, which also has a lot of fast cast naturally, that gets as they get a higher level, right? And I'm casting low tier magic for skill ups. So instead of casting the strongest stuff I have that costs lots of MP, I'm casting a lot of the cheapest stuff I have, so that way I get lots of skill ups. 50 million people I still has a level or two to go. Or maybe that was the cap right there. Stupid feeling can still go a little higher. 310. Goodness. Right, I was recasting haste on myself. They're like, oh, here's haste. It's like, no, I don't need your 2-minute haste. I can cast an 8-minute haste on myself, thank you. Chantero bursted once, he went down to 10%. He magic fruited, I'm back at 20-something%. Chantero was like, no. Here's another burst. Ah, yes. You'll have to work hard towards getting her trust. I may have lost my chain, but I have not lost my spirit. Okay, so I recapped enfeebling at 313. Back to going hard on elemental. I'm glad I got a copper and Mon Basher. I think I cleared out a lot of my records of eminence stuff, the daily stuff that I set. Everything else I missed. No, it's all repeatable stuff mostly. Where do you think you're going, mister? Get your butt back here. Didn't say I was done with you, Mr. Crown. Apparently Shantota was, my goodness. We're chopping through these guys a bit faster now. I think my math was a little off on power levels with these because when I first did this, I'd asked for help with the Siren fight, and a friend came out when I was 75 and helped me beat it up. So doing it myself with the character is a little bit different, so it's like I have to gauge the power levels a bit differently. Use a nasty AoE that time right at the beginning. left everybody kind of weak, so it's like, let's just get in a fight again. Valor and all will do a Kiraga, get lots of hate, heal everybody. Spending this for a little while will be good for the Conquest points skill, and also for the Field Manual points for warping, because I've been using the book points to warp around for free. Because the Crystal's 100 per warp does add up sometimes, and you still need it lots. But it's like, if there's a way to get to a town from a book instead, take the book if you can, especially when you're so low in gil. Like, once you hit 99 and you get your first 99 set of gear and stuff, you have a lot of options. Even now at 75, I have some options I could do, but I'm pretty much trying to bum rush right to 99. It's always a dance. By the time Dagger catches up, Sword will feel behind. Dagger's getting there. I'll probably level up again by the time Dagger's where Sword is, though. I see. Well, it's good to get to know all the weapons. You know, dancers, there's some swords dancers can use too. It's just their best weapon skills are on Dagger for sure. They even have hand-to-hand as well, which they can use sometimes for certain undead. Man, sometimes Shantoto just beasts these things down, especially the crabs. No, you just made an extra friend, buddy. This could get challenging, but it looks like Shantoto wants to murder the one, so we might look out. Just a little convert trick there. So I will, I was a little risky like Korimoria. Level 83. Alright, let's unsummon and resummon again. The dagger's still nowhere close to the sword. It's getting there, but I did level up. Welcome back, Cyber Immersion. So that particular time, I grabbed a couple of Reese's Fast Breaks. But I do have hydration next to me too, yeah. You know those tiny little ones that you give out for Halloween candy? I'm fond of those little ones. I usually grab a few of those. For a second I thought I killed them all, but they just all flat over here. She didn't like that. And a couple fragments of a candy bar, half a bottle of water, and I'm ready to take some booty again. I do have a bunch of things I gotta accomplish, so it's just like, okay, let's get some Final Fantasy XI grind in. Let's share it with the audience. And then after that, it's gonna be final preparations for my daughter's birthday. I wonder if I'll get to Genki 8 tonight. Probably not, but it'd be crazy if I did get to Genki 8 tonight. It's a little chocobo egg minigame. Then I'm really proud of her. She's growing up. You never really know. It just kind of happens. I didn't know if my kids were gonna like video games or not. But then they started messing with the games I was playing. So then I started trying to find slightly less violent, really intense games that I also enjoyed, that I could enjoy with them. And that was a journey for sure. But then as they get older, they want to find those violent, intense games that you enjoyed in your past too. Like, what were those games? Am I old enough to enjoy those games now? Same with anime. Yeah, that same conversation with a lot of anime for sure. I think everything's dead down here. Yeah. Requirement. Well, you can't really force your kids to like things that you like, because then otherwise it'll be one of those situations where, like, they have animes about that, you know? Maybe not for anime, but for other things like piano or sports or something. But when they see you're passionate about something and you really like something, they'll try to figure out why, and if they can find the reason, they'll enjoy it too. Oh, I know, I say a lot of silly things too. Like, they'll say something, they don't like something, and I'll be like, "You're not my child." And they look at me. I'm like, you know I'm joking, right? look at this. Sword and dagger parity. Alright, let's let dagger get one more level up, and then we're switching back to sword. My daughter already played Final Fantasy XI. Whenever you see me controlling Link's cat, that was her character. That's why its red mage is geared so well, because that was the first job she wanted to play. But then I started gearing other stuff when she quit. She hasn't played it, I'd say, in 2 or 3 years. And she probably played it from 6 or 7 to 10. Give or take a couple years she played it. Even showed up to Link Shell events. The ones she could access anyway. And a few of the Link Shell mates back then know her. Now my son, on the other hand, didn't quite get into it as much. He just got to like level 20 or so in Valkyrie Dunes and was like, I'm bored with this. Maybe if he gave it another chance. He was a bit younger when he first tried it. So yeah, I'm just glad they even gave it a chance, to be honest. Because some games you'll try to share with them and they're just like, eh. Alright, 3 dagger passed. Okay, good. Time to switch to back to sword. Ooh, do I have Sanguine Blade? Not yet. Valorant has Sanguine Blade now, but I don't. Shintaro was like dead on that one. Low skill chain, double burst. And you know, Elemental's slowly catching up. We had it at 200 when we first started, and now it's at 250. So that's progress, right? Right? Elemental magic. I've been going back and forth on sword and dagger. Sword and dagger are both at 282. Yeah, well, Aliot, you're level 55, or are you working towards level 55 right now? Would you like a little boost in Gil? You're at a point now where Gil would be really useful, and you haven't asked me for anything yet. And I know you can totally do it like I'm doing it now without any help, and if you want to do it that way, that's fine too. I totally respect that. But if you would like a little bump of Gil from an endgame person just to kind of help you with maps and spells or whatever you're trying to pursue, you know? And I do have Lynx on, and she definitely has some Gil, so if you would like some, I can definitely share some with you. I try not to hand a bunch out right away because sometimes people get 10 levels in and they're like, this game isn't for me. Okay. Hey, Serafina. Welcome, welcome, yahoo, yahoo. No problem, Cyber Immersion. So they've all just fled down here. So crap, get over here. They run into the water. They can't track me if I run through the water. Free deodorize effect. movie 4. Alright. You did have murdered that one so quick, it was getting hard to keep track. We're starting to hit a level where they're very powerful. I'll have to unsummon and resummon after this for sure. Hopefully I killed everything in this area anyways. Thank you for the hydrate, Seraphina. He's doing magic for 1,000. Okay, let's unsummon them all and resummon them at one higher level. Where do you think you're going, Natty Gibbon? Well, the first 20,000 or so, we were on merit mode. So that happened. And we needed to do that anyway. I just wish I did that later when I was more powerful and could kill these guys easier. And I did find the wind weather for unlocking summoners, so now that's all of them except for the fire weather. So if I see that pop up somewhere, that'll be nice. And then Summoner is the last job I have to unlock on this character. I wind up unlocking all the other ones in the past time. Like, you know, with the first one, it's really get the sub-jobs you need leveled and get to 99 ASAP, because I already even have the level 99 gear. Weatherspoon Corona +1. I am level 119. I already got the armor set for Veiled. I've been doing Imperators on the side, which I should do as well. I guess this one would be F Shuko for Fenrir Shuko. The other one would be S Shuko for Siren Shuko. It seems to be leveling up just fine. Me and Shantaro Ice that one down. She created a distortion. I double blizzard, she double blizzard. It was dead. Her blizzards are obviously much stronger than mine, but details, right? Exactly, Serafina. Distortions. A pretty mellow area, especially once you can get the speed going. There's not a lot of danger here. Whereas some areas can be a bit dangerous, you can get overwhelmed, and then you gotta come running back out, you lose some experience points. This one can be a little slow sometimes to get the kill, especially if the natty humans heal themselves a ton. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Not a terrible ring for the price, but I would... depends on how much gil you have, really. There's a lot of better stuff you can get at 99, but to be honest, accessories are something that you don't get easily handed to you, or you can get with points very easily until later. At least until you do Ottergon assaults. And there's a couple of good accessories you can get for cheap. Hey, grab it then. Worst case, you can always put it back on the auction house, right? When you're done with it? Yeah, exactly. A lot of that stuff comes from side content. Oh, a crash thing. There's a couple rings and accessories from mission completion too, and you complete a whole storyline. You will later. Yes. And once you've done the, so how it works is you always have a satchel, right? You buy the sack. And then the case is from having two-factor authentication login at least once. Even if you use it once and then disable it. You have to log in with it. And then once you've logged in with it, then you don't need to have it anymore. That's strange. I've done it on several accounts over the years. They may have updated the process though. Mixing up the names, but one you get for free. There's case, satchel, and sack. One you get for free. One you buy from the artisan Moogle for 10k. And then the other one you get with two-factor authentication. And all three of these boxes you can access anywhere on the field. The mod locker you get from Ottergon. Storage is from furniture. The mod safe you start with, and the second mod safe you get when you get all the secret entrances of the starting 3 towns. Oh, there's 85. Let's get 86. And then we can start the next Genki. Thank you, thank you. I also now have Saboteur. That makes my enfeeblements way more potent for about a minute or so as I cast them. It's really good to use on bosses or really challenging mobs. You can really cripple them. I already made a macro for it. Valor, you made a friend. Yeah, it's in the logging points now, I think, for 10 points. I might be wrong, but it's called the Truck. One of the players won an art contest for it. It's inspired by Ira style. So remember I told you about good geomancers and bad geomancers? She's a bad geomancer, but her buffs are still dead. She does do a few heals, though. Nah, she's still really good, believe it or not. But a real geomancer is way better. As a healer, no. But yes, for the buffs. Depending on what job you're playing, she'll put a buff on you that's like one of the only ways to get yourself to haste cap without other real players around. It can be really challenging to get yourself to a haste cap and get really fast attacks without other real players. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Shuko unlocked Sanguine Blade. So that's a draining attack. Very useful to have. That's gonna replace my other magic attacks for sure. Health. It drains health. So think of it like, you know, when you're about to die but you have TP. It's almost like a waltz cure. It won't work on undead though. So that hit for 850 some. That way healed me for 850 some. Really good in a situation if you don't have any MP and you're like, oh no, but we're about to die. I only need one more cure. Just also you can convert and then go into Sanguine Blade to instantly cure yourself back. There's a couple ways you can do it with Red Mage. No, the NP draining weapon skills are with Dagger, like Energy Drain and such. And then after you grab it, you talk to him and he introduces a few other things. I don't know if you've played Monster Hunter or not, but think of it like the Monster Hunter gathering area. There's a mining spot, a tree chopping spot, a net area for the ocean, a pond net area. And then eventually you get a monster brewing area where you raise monsters too. Yeah, that's telling you to interact with the tree then. So then you interact and try to chop the tree and then talk to him again, and then I think it's the mine, and then it's the pond, and then it's the ocean. And then there are these little daily glowies that wash up on the shore too. Well, usually that's how it levels up. Each day it'll reset. There's some cool mounts you can get from it and a bunch of other stuff too. And it's also a good source of money when you're broke too. I was trying to attack the gibbon, but sure, I'll take what's in the chest. He just like politely turns around like, oh, hello there. You need a friend, Valley, but Shinteru killed the first one, so I forgive you. This is actually going to be Genkai 9, and I'm going to be doing not Genkai 8. I'm getting them all confused. I've been doing so many of them. But yeah, I'm gonna need 10 merit points for that. So once we get this level up, we're gonna switch to merit mode after we have like some death buffer. And then get those 10 merit points. Fun fact, I also never leveled up from the last one, so I want to make sure I do that too. So the merits get used for the level up Genkais for the last 5. Once you get past 75, they're used for several of the level up quests to be able to take your level further. But you can also use them for merits and such with Red Mage and whatnot. There's a whole bunch. So many I need to spend them on. But to be honest with you, I tend to focus on that after 99 more so. It's a lot easier to farm them. And you also get them naturally while you're going for the job point grind of conquest points. For your whole next grind of points after experience points. And then they have another one that Seraphina just got introduced to. Exemplar points. Yeah, try not to get too caught up in it. It just gives you something to do to practice your skill and your macros and everything as you grow. See what's most effective, see what's not effective, see which trusts work good together, see which ones don't. See which monsters you're good against with your job, and then see which ones are better avoiding. All that kind of stuff. Is having stars over Seraphina's head gonna make her more powerful? Absolutely. But was it preventing her from enjoying the game before? I doubt it. Exactly. Well, there's 86. Let's get 1 kill. For a little bit of buffer, just in case I die. Maybe 2. The XP penalty's a lot less than it used to be. But there still is 1. Now they've thrown it over the master level penalty. after this one, let's switch over to merits. Actually, I can switch over now. Merit switch. So we already have 2, so we just need 8. Yeah, that's a bad mistake if you're going to Dynamis or Sky. You'd be de-leveling big time. Thankfully, we have this camp to ourselves. But if somebody else was here, I would go to the camp to the west with the same set of monsters. I did say I was gonna resummon you guys, didn't I? They're still 2 levels below me. Kicking butt now. Oh, sword is capped. Time to change back to dagger. And then I can make a Viper Bite macro again. There we go. Is my enfeeblement capped? Enfeeblement is capped. Oh, elemental's capped too? Nice. Okay. That's good to know. I was got hard on it. Now I'm just gonna focus on bios and dreams. They're working on that dark skill. That has a bit longer of a journey for sure. But Red Mage's dark skill is very low anyway. It's smarter really to work on that on your Black Mage or Dark Knight. No more crabs. That's okay. Let me magic burst of that one to death. Alternative Shuko is at level 86. I turned on merit mode, so we can get enough merits for Genki 9. Also, Dagger Elemental and, Sword Elemental and Enfeeblement are all capped, so now we're working on Dagger and Dark Skill. That's merit point 4 of 10. It's a little bit sure. I would have rather done this right at the very beginning. Now we got those first two. It would have been smarter to do all that now, when the trust in everybody's stronger. honestly depends on the camp that you're using cyber immersion. Mayor point 5 of 5 or 5 of 10. I lost my chain. It was nice while it lasted. This one's an evasive bugger. But I did learn Aeolian Edge on Dagger, and Red Mage does get that one. Not that I want to use it here, but it's super useful in many situations. "21 more levels of Dagger to go before that's capped. I wonder if it'll hit cap before I get the merits I need." That's 6 of 10. I'm running out of guys to keep this chain. There's another trimmer, okay. Good, everything's fine. So it didn't show on the screen, but we're actually in 7 of 10 merits. I guess one of them was records of eminence completion. Yep, that's true. And it's a good fast travel to do that. Yeah, that's going to involve the Tenshoto Guild. He has to bribe the Tenshoto with money, or if you get a little bit further in the story and you beat the Shadow Lord, and he gets a Rhapsody of Umber, I think it is, that unlocks a coffer key to the Carrion Moogle. And then you can just trade him a coffer key and he'll take a coffer key to give you a Aragon boat pass. There's a couple ways you could do it. You could also farm all of the sub-job items from both zones, all 6 of them. It gives you many options. He's a reasonable, shady guy, trying to smuggle you to Aragon. If you bribe him, we'll teleport you there too, right in the middle of White Gate, or not White Gate, Watchable Woodlands in front of monsters and everything. Oh yeah, they're all a little involved. But Aragon is probably one of the more involved ones to get into. No, not once you get there, once you have that boat pass, a whole bunch of new Unity warps show up. They used to have them there, where I think you could sneak your way to Ottercon early. But, yeah, not so much. Yeah, they definitely use a lot of references to the live stream, that's true. Thank you for the hydrate, Serafina. Eight of 10. Only 2 more to go. Inventory was filling up a little bit there. I dumped some of the crystals in one of the cases. I don't know, Dagger. I don't know if you're gonna catch up in time for 10 merits, but you're gonna get close. Yeah, it's got 11 levels to go. Hi, Tron. So that gets me a 9 of 10. And a pretty good boost, too. Do I think I completed a record design minutes? So I'm already, like, halfway towards the last merit that I'm gonna need for Genki. Yeah, that one went by super fast until we just like, it's done. You're at point number 10. Alright, let's warp back and start the Genki. I do it to Serafina all the time, don't mind me. Especially if she's saying something sus or silly. Silly? Absolutely. But deliberately, I don't think Serafina ever tries to be sus. Oh, okay, well I guess that falls into the sus territory. Been working hard or hardly working. Exceeding my limits. Trat and darnation, Kupo. Seems our friend's been held up. Shuko, I applaud your ardent ambition. I see your preparations have been prolonged. We await the arrival for a very important visitor from a certain super secret syndicate. You see, Howdy, howdy, ho. I hear some scuffy Moogle has been just begging me for come by. We need to make this quick. A bevy of bussy beauties just checked in at Neptune's Spire, and are desperately in need of my services. That's like, huh? The Tori Tutori winks. Ahem. I am this scruffy Moogle that who sent for you. They say that you possess a secret Far Eastern technique that allows adventurers to, how shall we say it, relieve themselves of their corporeal confines. Yippers, that's me, alright, Taru. So, where's my victim? I mean, trainee for today. Why, this strapping adventurer right here. That's your cue. He squints his eyes at me and looks me up and down. Not bad at all. You must work out, Taru. Okay. Very well. You're as good a subject for any chic, unique technique. For my chic, unique technique, but first, a matter of procedure. As there may be a few minor risks involved, I have to ask you to sign a simple contract, Taru. Do that, and I'll pump up your powers with a minimum of fussy-wussy must. Oh my god. I gotta sign not a non-disclosure. I guess a little bit of a non-disclosure, but an injury waiver. A contract? It couldn't be. He winks at Matt again. So it's the good word, Shuko. Are you ready to sign a contract, Taru, with me, become a magical or mightier, majestic adventurer? Let's go. Alright, so Kindred Crest, I have Magic Skull. Alright. And a healthy dose of intestinal fortitude. Intestinal fortitude? That's an awfully ambiguous order, my diminutive friend. One would think you have a bit more imagination than a swollen woolen head of yours. Of course, I mean... Marinara points. You always request these adventures. Marinara points. Oh my god. What's that called? Marinara points? Oh, mouth-watering morsels like seafood and pasta boiled to perfection. Do you perhaps speak of merit points? As I was saying, 10 of those whatchamapoint tarers along with the items which I just spoke. Round these up, and our contract is as good as signed. And I won't even need to take your soul. I mean, we'll be ready to roll. And with that, I'll be going back to the inn before the Zixons vacate. Drop a link shell line to my assistant to when you're ready, when your lady is ready, Mr. Moogleman. He's about as good with names as I am. Far be it for me to keep you from your destiny, Shuko, but this technique that the Tarataru speaks of. But never you mind. It's an old man's worries. Trust your heart and follow your own path. It won't lead you astray. Taris always had a hint of evil. That's why when they gather together, they drop meteors down on their enemies. Gotta have a little bit of evil for that, right? I got lucky. The magic skull is a pretty easy item. It can be found in Gooskin Mines or Valkyrie Dunes at night, but we're not gonna play that game. There's like 2 spawns of the skeleton in Valkyrie Dunes. So we're just gonna go to the Book Warp and Gooskin Mines, switch to Thief, and beat some of them up. And hopefully they cough up the magic skull nice and quick. Who's gonna mar for a quick job change? And off to Bastok Mine's my favorite place to use the buck. This place is usually pretty spooky. We're putting up sneak a little and they're too weak anyway. Area goals. This is what I'm looking for. Perfect. Our magic skulls. I need you guys to cough up the magic skulls, please and thank you. That wasn't so bad. Oh, and had Charger Hammer proc on it too. Magic Skull acquired. I'm back to the book and back to Rulu Gardens. So now we trade the Magic Skull and a Kindred Crest and the 10 merits to the Nomad Moogle to finish off, or to do the Genkai 9 challenge. And then the final Genkai challenge is as another fight, kind of like the mat fight. That's how we'll be getting to that tonight, I think, but this is a heads up. I passed it, didn't I? Yep, there it is. Oh crap, I need to be on my... I need to switch back to my other job, that's the proper level. Oops. No oversight on my part. switched to Thief to have an easier time farming that magic skull. And I gotta be back on the Red Mage to finish this. Man, she's a real treat. Alright, Kindred Crest, where are you in my inventory? Sure, I passed you. Oh, there we go. Kindred Crest. And then Magic Skull. There you are. Alright. I got the 10 merits. But yes, that should be everything. Now, where did I put my link shell, Koopa? That's unsure. Curses and crime and you lead again. Is that Tara disregard or decorum for no bounds? Yeah, speak of the devil. Don't look now, but he brought a friend. You give me just one reason why your associates won't help sell my scrumptious pickled raro tails. I could give you 1,000 wildin' reasons, my dear. But what would be the point, Taro? The higher-ups would never listen to a second-string flunky like me. And would it kill you to try negotiate Taro? After all the time you spent there, surely you know how to deal with the costume lost of Easterners. What's in it for me, I don't even like pickles. Yuck. All the tragedy of it all. And common knowledge that the pickle hater misses out on a whitely, or at least 80% taro of life spiders. Okay, that seems a bit extreme. With the remaining 20% tastes infinitely sweet as sweet taro, untainted by the sour, unsavory flavor of those foul foodstuffs. I, for one, am developing an exceedingly unpleasant taste in my mouth just listening to this pointless palaver. Yeah, I don't even know what that word is, but okay. Is this young lady your assistant, Koopa? Forgive me. This is Chumbawamba, purveyor of Pickle Wickles, who, as you can see, is a most desperate Taro to distribute to her wares. Tari talks so hard. That's Jemima, and I'll have you know I run a perfectly repeatable restaurant Taro. So my assistant, yes, of course. As this Miss Pupa Palooza, you lend me a hand, and I'll see if I can talk you off the boss into selling your rancid rations. Oh my god. Your rancid rations. That's Jemima, and rancid? Wait, you do that for me? Of course, my dear assistant. Now step right out this way, won't you? Something about this is trying my sensitive stomach into knots, Koopa. Shuko, listen well. My ancient Eastern technique will trigger, a miraculous, I might even try that word, process inside your body. You must feel a bit odd at first, but pay it no mind. Incubate it carefully. And then when the urge calls, I want you to squeeze with all your might, Taru. Succeed, and you will expel the physical embodiment of the profound life energies that lie dormant within you. It's all in the timing. 10 beats of your heart, 10 seconds. Should use a trick. Discharge it quickly, and it will disintegrate into dust. Wait too long, it will have a foul mass as rotten as Chupa Woopa's pickled rot eroded tails. Discharge what? Never need to Swatara the details, friend. Any hoodles. As a final step, my lovely woolly sister here will weigh your, evacuated matter. I dare say these pickling stones weight will be just perfectly. Well, aren't you in luck? I have a supply of smooth stones right here. Perfect. Now remember, Shuko, it's all in the mind. When you make your all-important push, envision something cutesy-rootsy. A chocobo egg, for example. Cutesy-rootsy? He winks knowingly in Matt's direction. I recommend you take a moment, Taru, to catch your breath. When you're ready, just speak to our fuzzy-furred friend here, okay? Oh boy. You're all ready for this? We're waiting for 5 of the dots, or 10 for the dots of the Moogle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A curious mass is released from Shuko's body. Well, this looks promising indeed. Miss Picklemonger, the way in? That's Oh, just let me see that already. Did I get it on my first try? Let's see now. Heave-ho! Oh, heavens no. This is simply too heavy-webby, exquisite sorrow lady for myself to carry. Nope, I took too long. Once more from the beginning. What did I say? There's no way I got it right. Alright. Let's try again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Did I get it? Now I'm getting the music like I got it. 3 stones weight and not an ounce more. She's hugging it and it's glowing. She's done it to think that I'd live to see the day. This sleek, oblong shape, this glossy sheen. I'm simply wimply smitten. And yes, what is Shuko supposed to do now? King Koopa Free forbid. You can't expect her to eat it. Oh, good heavens, no. This is where I unleash my final technique. Just like so. The unidentified mass transformed into a shimmering crystal. Congratulations, Shuko. You've tapped into the power that few mortal mortals have. Hands the soul gem to Shuko. Keep this stone close at hand and wrap for the rest of your days. As for the nature of its powers, I'll just leave that to your imagination. Are we done here? I've got packs of pickled rareb tails to sell. I'm not getting any younger. Very well. Let it not be said that a Tori Chichori doesn't help but keep a promise. May we meet again, Shuko. Tataru. And he winks at my direction this time instead of Matt's direction. I wave goodbye. Whatever's the matter, Matt? You're looking positively pale, Koopa. It's nothing. Nothing at all. I think I've lost my appetite. Shuko, only the terminal trial awaits you now. I suspect we must meet again before long, Koopa. Matt saying Koopa now, too. Your level limit is now 95. 10 key items, soul gem. That leaves the final limit break for the last 4 levels. So let's trade the copper vouchers to Issakoff. Let's sell whatever we can sell. It's like everything off the shelves must go. Leaves me a small chunk of stuff. Alright, so let's spend the accolade and the sparks. Oh, not special nets. Regular items. Oh, the Soviet Indie shirt. I unlocked it by gaining enough trust with her. We just want prize powder. As cool as that shirt is. Alright, now let's sell this stuff. And then we could do a couple conquest point dumps. And then hopefully we'll have enough to buy 2 of the spells that I want to get still. Maybe not, but it'd be nice if we do. I'll take a fresh signet while I'm here too. Spend my conquest points. Rank 3 seems to be the happy medium. The Centurion axes cost 4k. And they sell for about 4k, so it's a pretty even trade. Lots of menus. They should just let you buy multiples. Like, yes, actually, I do want multiples. Oh, wait, that's a visor. PX. Oh, Merrymaker, not you. And to talk to Rabbit Wolf. And actually more of these. I'll make sure I save enough points so I can recharge my Emperor Band next week when Sunday rotates. Does that work? And one more. Alright, now we dump them all off the vendor, just like the other stuff. Let's see what our grand total gil is. $215,000. That should be enough to get both of the spells I want to get for now. So the first spell I want to pick up is in Mora. It's the last bar spell that red mages get that I don't have yet, or Amnesia. And a vendor sells it here. Most of this stuff you want to get from a vendor because these auction house prices, sheesh. Unless you absolutely have to get it from an auction house, or you can't farm it yourself. Or is it struggling to farm it? Yeah. $33K for bar Amnesia. And then it's gonna be like 160, 170K for the last one I worked. Typically that'll leave me with 10K for navigation and movement. That's gonna be lower Juno. Good old Wagdeek's magic. So, she's who does the dark magic. And looks like I could buy all the 4s, but they're 148 each, 131. I'm not super interested in getting the tier 4s just yet, but I will need to get them. And then Bio and Blind too, for 139. All these spells I want to eventually get for sure. Then we come to the bottom here, we see Disarray. Kind of a must-have. Slow 2, Phalanx 2, Paralyzed 2, Battle. They all very expensive stuff worth getting. The gain spells are starting to show up now in the 80s. So yeah, definitely a thing. But what I want to pick up for now is actually Phalanx 2. Because I don't even have Phalanx 1, it hasn't showed up at the auction house yet. There is some bonus months where it's farmable. But since I can't seem to get my hands on the first one, the second one's better than nothing. That'll at least flesh out a lot of my setup. There's a little bit of Gale for later. Actually, I'll park my character. I'm right over here by the waypoint. And I'll just be able to warp out when I need to. Actually, there, my stuff sell in the auction house. Nope. No such luck. Not too surprised on that front. Alright. So, we're gonna put the seasoning stones and the fossilized strings at the box. Hello, Uncle Ruby, I want to still hold on to. Any focus can go in the box. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll switch to the room. And I'm going to wrap up and find somebody to raid. And I already know who I want to raid. I hope everybody had a good time. We got 5 levels in Final Fantasy XI. We got some hard to get spells. We got Genkai 9 done, leaving the last Genkai 10, which unlocks the level 99. And yeah, I think we accomplished a lot. A pretty good bonus stream. Well, for YouTube though, this will be the end. Lots of love. I won't be streaming tomorrow, it's my daughter's birthday. I might be streaming on Sunday, we'll see. But if so, it'll be more of this grind towards 99. Keep an eye on the Discord for sure. And yeah, as far as who to raid, I'm going to be raiding Issa Sings today. She's a music person that does music on Twitch. She calls herself a professional yapper who tries to sing. That's pretty accurate. I definitely am a big fan of a lot of her music. She learned stuff on the fly and has literally sang it right there on the spot. She did a live learn for me for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater once. And she learned other songs just from me even suggesting it and then be like, let's learn that. And then learns it and sings it right on the spot. So she's a real joy. It's really good to listen to her while I'm playing other video games and such. Especially ones I don't like the music to. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Lots of love, and let's go say hi to Issa. I really encourage you to give her a chance and check her out. And hopefully, I will see some of you on Sunday. You are most welcome for the stream, Cyber Immersion, and thank you, Seraphina. Thank you, everybody else. And lots of love, everybody. Take care.